We're in.
Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2,
Comic Talk.
and
Happy
we
anniversary.
we don't have what are they? My brain's spacing. I don't go to
Graphics?
parties that often. I'm talking about the whoo.
Oh, yeah, the little horn blower thingies,
Yeah.
or noisemakers, I guess.
Just noisemakers. Yeah.
Um, now, what we want to do? What do we want to do?
Giveaways was one of the things you had mentioned.
Yeah, really, a big part is I want to mention some of
Just
our
thank
origin.
you. Yeah, I was about to say just a thank you to all the people. Two Gun has already texted in the chat. He's not gonna be here, but he'll catch the replay, so it's appreciated enough. He's here in spirit. He's here in the future, actually. So that's what that means.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you never thought about that.
Yeah, I didn't
hello,
think about
hello, future Two Gun. Anyway.
Yeah, and he's right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I wanted to go ahead and go and regress all the way back to 2016, 2017. Now, I think that's about the years when you, Kai, hey, Remy,
Hey, Remy.
we're going over origin stories and thank you for being here in our 3-year
Appreciate
anniversary. If I recall, it was about 2016, 2017. You were playing Dungeons and Dragons with your uncle,
Mhm.
my brother, one of our LCSs. Is that
Right.
about right? About that year? Those years?
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere like that. I think. Wait, Tony. No.
That's that right? Is it earlier or later?
Later, because.
Well, it'd have to be
yeah,
17, 18 then.
No, it would have been even 19.
No, because 19 is when we started, and you were playing then, but he was.
Oh no, you're right. Oh no, but it was 18. Yeah, I wasn't doing it. I don't think 2 years beforehand. I was doing it 1 year beforehand. But yeah, so starting 2018ish. Yeah.
All right, and my brother Mark, he'd been hitting me up for a while now. He had been collecting comics ever since I got him into it, which was now he's 16 years younger than I. That doesn't know have to point out his age. I don't mind saying mine, but my point being of all that is he was making mention that he wanted me to go down to the shop and possibly even help out or even give him some knowledge that I had and just talk, just rap, hang out. He wanted me to get back into it. I was kind of reluctant because I know how you go down that rabbit hole.
Happens.
Yeah, and so it happened. So 2019 is when I started showing up at the shop more often. Started picking you up to go home. I started looking around, and next thing I knew, I got sucked right into it. Now, do you remember the first book that you and I got signed?
Was the Kanto at Golden Apple.
That's right. You remember who signed it?
David Burrow.
So that was when you and I had a conversation of starting this channel.
Right.
So I said, would you want to do it? Is you gonna throw up on me?
No. I'm breathing.
Oh, really? Through your gills?
My ears. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And you said, yeah. And I said, what would our direction be? You remember kind of what we were talking about? What would we do?
One of the things and yeah, you can correct me because I don't know if I'm wrong, but it was one of the things was just the appreciation for the creators and stuff, and like giving back to them.
No, that was it. I mean, we were like, what do we want to do? And we're like, okay, so we get to see these artists, see these creators, so we want to share that.
Right.
And a lot of them that we meet are not necessarily some of the bigger names. So we wanted to kind of do that. And that was probably the premise, right? When we went across the street to Pink's and go look for some Pokemon.
I do remember that.
That we were having a conversation of, what would we do? Where would we differ?
Right.
And that was the birth. Now, do you remember? I remember when this was. So Kanto released in June 2019, third week, 22nd, third Wednesday. we started 5 weeks later, essentially, which puts us right into the 3rd week of July. So that's how I figured us being 1 month after the release date, which was July 22nd, roughly. Now I know we're not the exact to the date, but so hey, so check this out, hey Kirk, appreciate it, thank you, Remy.
Comics on the Mind.
So we make things easy. Right now it
respect.
says that there's 3 people inside the chat. Sorry that there's only 3 and not 4 anymore, because I would love to be able to do a giveaway right now. Now, as opposed to making things confusing, how about people just throw a thumbs up of 1 to tell us who's in the chat, and 2, why should we do a spin? If you throw a thumbs up, we're gonna throw some stuff at you. Seriously.
Where is the keyboard at?
No, you want it? You gonna eat it?
Mhm.
Cool.
Hungry.
Well, it's a key nutritional.
See what he did?
Wow, you killed us. You killed us. I can't see us.
Picker, spinner, wheeler.
No, we don't need it.
Yes, sir. Why not?
I don't want to do a wheel. I just want to give stuff away to people if they just throw their thumbs up.
Oh.
Yeah, screw that wheel stuff, man.
Okay.
Seriously.
Remy,
Remy,
thumbs up.
I'm going to write you in right now.
Mad respect, thumbs. Mad respect said thumbs up. He did not. Does that
Hey, that works. So mad respect.
Comics on the Mind, did he?
Mine? You got a thumbs up there, brother?
He did.
I don't give me that. Give me the Remy stuff. Remy's got some stuff going on too. I'm writing everybody down. So Remy's got his stuff there. So Remy. Hey, and just to make sure, if you already threw your thumbs up, which I'm writing your name down, just hit me up on Instagram so I can go ahead and get you. Now check this out. I don't know if you guys read in the description below. Seriously, if you could take a moment, I want you to see what I end up writing. Now, what we're gonna Kai and I are gonna do, we're gonna do the world's first double giveaway.
What?
Yeah, now check this out. I haven't even really explained it to him. What that means is this. There's Remy Q, mad respect. I got you. Comics on the Mind. And did I? Hey, if I forgot it, all I see is 3. If I see 4 people in there, mad respects, Remy, Comics on the Mind. Who else is there? I only see 3. All right, so I can only give 3 things away. Now, this is how the double giveaway works. Contact Kai and I on 12 Comic Talk in the direct message on Instagram. What you're going to do is not only say, hey, look, you said I won, but you're going to give us, the name of someone that does not subscribe to this channel. I just need a mailing address so I can mail them an AOK in your name, so I can go ahead and blindside them with an AOK from us through you, and then possibly get a subscription that way. More importantly, Kai and I want to go ahead and spread the word, give more books away of content that people may not be receiving or even know about. That's what we do. So again, to describe what we're doing on this double giveaway is 1, if I have your name, mad respect, Remy, and Comics on the Mind at this point, contact us on Instagram. Give us the name of someone, not only yourself that you want to receive some stuff, but the name of someone you want to give some stuff to. And we'll mail some stuff out to them. Simple as that. Now check this out. We're going to go over some more origin-y stuff. Now, when we started our channel, it took about 3 months for the first channel to kind of recognize us, what we were doing. Now, do you remember who that was?
Was it John?
It was Perry.
It was Perry.
Yeah, now check this out. I was sitting outside.
We checked out John.
We did.
That's what it was.
I was sitting in the garage, and I remember taking a vape hit, and I was watching Perry on my phone, and I remember him doing his lurking show. Now, for you people that may not know, Perry and Perry Comics, he used to do a show that was dedicated to finding small, unknown YouTube channels that were either just starting out or just relatively, just unknown. And oh, okay, that's rad, mine. So he did this lurking show. He purposely would go all the way down to the bottom of the list of people and would try to find someone that he wanted to promote. And again, this is essentially what we were doing: is we were promoting artists and creators that either we enjoyed and we wanted to promote, or we felt that others, needed to see, due to the fact that we want to assist the promotion of these individuals and get them more well known. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? All right. Again, so he pulled us up about, I think it was around October, November, and he pulled us up on his lurking show, and he started watching us, and it tickled me so much. I ran from the garage. I think I hit my head, ran through the door, yelling and screaming for Kai. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Check it out," and I'm showing him. We were watching. I was just like all but in tears, just tripping out. You know what I mean? Just because, again, someone that was recognized what we were doing, and it just tickled me. From there, it was kind of a split between, I can't remember, so forgive me if it was Rod first or JB. But I remember JB and Rod around the same time contacting us. And JB of Discovery Bay, he had a show called, which he no longer does anymore, and I really miss, Disco After Dark. And it was a big deal that if you got invited onto the show, it was kind of an acceptance thing. You know what I mean? Yo, brother, how you be? So you missed the first giveaway, but stay around. You'll be around for the second, I'm sure. We're just kind of going over an origin tale. So JB invited me, because it's an after hours kind of an adult thing, to go on, and he talked to me, and I think he even popped on for a moment and waved. Right after we were invited to do a show with Rod, but we had a decline in December, and we didn't get to do it until I think it was around mid-February because of my work schedule. I remember at that point being contacted by Dylan of Dylan's Comics. So many individuals that reached out to us and really liked what we were doing, not only because I just realized we have no light. I didn't turn on the light. Would it matter if I turn it on right now? Should I turn it on right now?
It's fun.
Okay. That he and everyone else was just very accepting and welcoming, and yeah, just kind of reassuring. So we decided then, after we did our interview with Rod, hung out with Perry, some JB, all the well-known channels of the time back in 2019 and into 2020. We decided that we want to go ahead and do interviews. So our first interview was with our first individual that we had a signing event with, which was David Boer. And then we asked if Drew Zucker can come on, and that was our first interview. Now, we also asked at the time an individual that we were really talking a lot to at the time, which was John, Comics for Kids. So he jumped on with us to do the, wow, hey, we appreciate you.
And duct tape.
Appreciate you guys being here. Please hang out for our next giveaway. It'll be soon. We're just kind of going over some origin tale. So after that interview with Drew, David, alongside assistance of our co-host at the time, which was Christy Shin, and that was the birth of Artist Alley, and we did that for a good amount of months to promote a lot of artists and creators, and that first one was just, I guess, so magical. It paved the way for just what was to come, which was all these interviews, and it was just so much fun, for a good amount of time. That also gave rise to, soon after, if you recall, Thespian Theater. So it
Oh, yeah.
circled back to Mark, my brother, saying, hey, when you read these stories and stuff, do you ever have a voice in your head or anything? And I'm like, yeah, I've always wanted to be able to, because in my head I act them out at times, have someone act them out with us. And that was when, again, my brother assisted us with Thespian Theater, where we would voice act these stories that we were reading. And again, that was John that assisted us in reading another Canto story. I know we keep going back to Canto.
Although that was kind of the base. But...
Right, and that's why. Like what Kai said, is that was a big, aspect of the origin of why we want to develop this channel, was, I guess, because of the story of Canto. All right, hey, so it's been now a whole 16 minutes. So the first 15 minutes was a giveaway. Next 15 minutes a giveaway. Now check this out. We already did it once. So those of you that did not already receive some. So someone already, we got Mad Respects in there. We got Remy in there. Comics on the Mind in there. So Glitter, Air Spider, if you would like to receive something from us, all you have to do is put a thumbs up in the chat. Just drop the thumbs up in the chat. Dylan, yo, buddy, how you doing? It's good to see you. We were just talking about you. I think the daughter's trying to get it. Hey, well, thank you very much. Again, everyone, contact. Everyone that would like to receive something from us, please. And not only just us, but we're doing a double giveaway, and we'll explain again what that means. Air Spider, cool. I got you, brother. If you'd like to receive something from us, just put a thumbs up. No spinning. No random. Air Spider, we got you. Glitter, we got you.
I wonder what the buttons on the keyboard do. Like these.
Don't kill people, though.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
I don't want you to kill people. Now, this is how it works. If you put your thumb up in there and I wrote you down, all right, which so far I got Mad Respect, Remy Q, Comics on the Mind, Air Spider, and Glitter, and Duct Tape. I asked of you to go ahead and reach out to Kai and I on 12 Comic Talk in our Instagram. All right. Please give me your address if I don't already have it. And it works out for me well that way. I got you now, God Tank. And how our double giveaway works is this. We need an address. Dylan, gotcha. We need an address of someone that does not know that we're going to give them something. And even better yet, if they don't belong to this channel, or if they don't even, subscribe to us or anything like that, even better. We want to give you something, and we want to give something to someone that's not even expecting it. We're going to give an AOK in your name to someone from us. Simple as that. So everyone that we're giving things away, we want to give something away to someone else too. Preferably someone that, again, doesn't already have a subscription to this channel. It's that easy. Again, we want to go over a few more things just for a little while. Kai and I were going to make it kind of short, right? But we want to continue with our origin story. So after Thespian Theater, we were doing interviews. We were being invited on various channels. We were hanging out with everyone that's presently inside the chat right now. Kai got busy. COVID happened. You got into the saving people's lives and doing the whole thing down at the beach, and it just got to a point that it got to be a lot to do the channel too. So we still, you and I, still did a couple of the cons that were around, shops, still helping out around there and playing around at different places.
All right.
We decided to go in a different direction and mellow out, and as busy we were getting, because it got to be a lot. especially for you, meaning, I was asking a lot of you. And then it got to be a matter of we wanted to change direction and make it, I guess, a little more intimate, with just Kai and I just kind of, you're no longer doing D&D. They no longer had it at because of the COVID situation. We really couldn't do much other than you and I just kind of hanging out, talking about a few books and some of the games. Now, that also gave rise to Oculus.
That's true.
And then that's when you and I started not only playing games together, but it kind of created the idea of doing metaverse stuff.
Metaverse videos.
Which has become kind of really fun.
And it's, pretty easy.
And you keep throwing things at me. It's hard to get you focused on that camera when you keep.
Funny.
Cushions are flying, books are flying.
That's the second you spawn in, my first instinct. Where's the nearest bookshelf I can just essentially throw the whole thing at?
So I mean, there's been a definitive evolution in what we've done in the 3 years that we've been doing it.
That's true.
And
we've made it quite the journey.
Now in that time, all right, because I've been going through the videos from you being really young, short hair, rather, how should I say, coming of age, to this rat nest of a head kid now. That's actually many times educating me in certain aspects of stuff. Well, the moth thing. You've made mention of a couple other things that have made me look things up, and then I come across them even in books.
Speaking of which, it's Moth Week, everybody.
That's true.
National Moth Week.
He's
I'm raising moths.
He is.
Specifically, the keyboard's over there, but it's essentially named after a Greek cyclops, because I'm dying. They have eyes on their wings.
The Greek cyclops. Well, that I knew, but I didn't really.
The species is Polyphemus, but that is the name of the cyclops, and they're named that because they have the wings on their. So
I didn't realize that.
It was the one-eyed cyclops.
Just what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So this channel, outside of the obvious, playing with comic books, pop culture, hanging out with an awesome community, has allowed you and I to have an excuse to bond over other things outside of comics.
We just kind of talk about whatever.
Which has been cool, because I think this has been our
yeah, moths.
Well, I mean, beyond that, and that's what I'm segueing to. It's been our way to, I guess it's been almost a catalyst to something that's already been there, and it just sealed in other things that have been allowing us to play together, and interests that we had, but we didn't know that we both had the same interests. And again, to segue, the crows outside, the hummingbirds, doves.
We have all sorts of shit out there.
But I mean, but the fact that you and I recognize these things, you and I talk about these things, you and I assist these things, giving them water outside,
food, whatever.
That's my point. You know what I mean? The plants outside in the front, your rose bush in front of and all these things I attribute to the show.
Right.
Well, I mean, more than talking comics, it's allowed us to have all these other things, not only that we can play together, but talk about. And so I want to thank you guys, the community, for everything, and to recognize the fact that this platform is here, to recognize the fact that you guys matter beyond a subscriber, a chat member, just a viewer, because the platform has allowed individuals to bond over more than just comics. It's allowed and I know I'm speaking beyond Kai and I. It's allowed people to recognize that they're not alone, or that there's more others out there that have interests that are either common in their obscurity, or not as obscure as you may think because of how common these interests are, enough to where there's platforms that allow us to share these interests with one another. So, I mean, I guess overall, beyond the fact that we were saying, hey, happy anniversary, and it's been 3 years, we're saying thank you. Right?
So, thank you.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Other than, well, I may as well show them. We have a good amount of viewers.
All right, don't rush it though. I don't want you to hurt them. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And Kai is actually gonna go ahead and quickly show you.
If I can, it's under the leaf. But let's
see if I can obscure me so I can focus there. Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, it's almost there. It's almost.
It's right there.
It was almost. It was.
You know what? I'm gonna abuse.
No, don't.
I was gonna abuse it.
Just get in front of it. It'll be there, because it was almost there. See?
Anyway, it's
there
right
it is,
there.
Right there.
And
right underneath the leaf. You see all the poop?
Yep, we're feeding it rose leaves. And yeah, these aren't your normal, like, there's multiple kinds of moths actually that I was researching. There's a kind of moth that's essentially a hummingbird. It evolves into a hummingbird-like thing. Essentially like a faux butterfly. Mm-hmm. And then one goes into like a house moth.
And then come back.
What we have the normal small house moths. And then these are like,
those are like silkworm style.
Yeah.
Moths.
That do not eat when they become.
And that's the other thing he educated me on. When moths grow, they don't eat. I mean, when they went through their transformation to become moths, they no longer eat. They don't have mouths.
So they basically only live 4 days ish. They live 4 or 5 ish days, barely, and then they know that too, because they'll come right out of the thing and start mating literally right out. Like, so anyway, the more you know.
No doubt. Hey, Mastodon, we appreciate you being here. Do me a favor. Put your thumb up.
Pokey evolving moths.
Yeah, no doubt. It's and that's the thing, is they're going through like 5 forms of transformations, right?
Yeah, they then they'll eventually get like this biggish.
That's so cool. That's what I'm looking forward to, because the thing was microscopic.
No, yeah, they're small.
There you are. Right? Mastodon?
Yep,
that was God's saying. Oh, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my God! This is why I see.
Whoa! We're good. Are we good?
I need to see the chat. Can you get that out?
Can I get it out?
Oh, there you go. Look how pretty that is.
And knowing is half the battle.
That's true. Well, hey, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
From us at
1-2
Comic Talk, we thank you. That's not perfect. Contact us on write it down. Contact us on Instagram. We're doing a double giveaway. Really quickly, we need your address if we don't have it, and please give us an address of a friend of yours that doesn't subscribe to this channel that would like to receive comic books from us in your name, but from us. I know it sounds confusing, but give us your address and an address of someone you would like to give away some comics to. And that's it from us at 1-2
Comic Talk.
We are out.